Alright. And unfortunately these guys get... Where do they get their supplies from? Oh, from this area. Okay. Well, that makes sense then.
Show us opposition.
They're out of supplies still.
Run them over. We are ready to serve. For Japan and for the Emperor. For Japan and for the Emperor. We are descendants of the noble samurai. We are going to win the fight.
Ah, okay, they have something else there. It's not... I'm not sure what that is, though.
We are descendants of the noble samurai. The iron will of the samurai brings victory to the empire.
That shouldn't cost me any ammunition. 2, okay.
We are going to win the fight.
I don't know what, or at least I don't know where the enemy artillery is. I'll find out soon enough.
Your orders.
Oh, come on.
No one can stop me, except for you. Our strength is in numbers of dead enemies. Protectors of the fleet.
They went in this direction.
Enemy vessels are lurking nearby.
There we are.
We found their weak spot. Target acquired. Target acquired.
That's one more submarine.
Start
The other two again seem to be up here, and there's one there, so
our strength is in numbers.
that's definitely where I'm letting these guys be headed. Yeah, definitely. So I'm still going to use the recon on this because I want to be sure I can bomb him.
Be careful with
Okay,
the
that
bombs.
seems to be the case. I'm going to move
In unity is our strength.
and attack the artillery
There better
first.
be targets.
All systems.
And I think I can finish it off with the 0.
An honorable death.
I don't expect any enemy planes anymore.
Be careful with the bombs. Bow to the gifts of the Empire. Here we come. Are we fully loaded? The enemy's gonna have a tough time. Pin them to the ground. Those bombs are heavy. Let's lose some weight. In unity is our strength. We bring death on our wings. Their days are numbered. Approaching.
My life for the Emperor! The iron will of the samurai brings victory to
There's
the
one enemy
Empire.
down.
The Imperial fleet
And
knows no
I should have
The
at least this
sky is
0
like an
here.
ocean, and we are its sharks. They don't stand a chance.
They don't.
Ahead of the wind.
Okay, and that should allow me
You can hear us.
to use the recon to finish it off as well.
We have settled our differences. We will take them by surprise.
I try not to cry with tears of joy when I see
Take
our
that.
second flag. It is difficult.
And here I was thinking that, come on, I should have checked it before. At least I did take it. But yeah, that was
At your
stupid.
service.
I'm ready to blast some armor.
Trying to get all my guys on land, and I think still though I'll be fine here.
A battleship
You
is like a fugu fish.
move all the way
Deadly,
there. Still gonna
yet
take some time
delicious.
before they reach that area.
We will die if necessary.
And okay, that's a strength 2. Which ultimately means that embarking on the ship is useless, so I might just as well have moved them up, because yeah, that's not gonna work out. So
Victory will be ours as soon as we reach.
you will move by boat though, but I'll rather send you up rather far.
Are at your command. With our aircraft, it is not necessary to come close to the enemy.
We serve faithfully. Imperial destroyer at your service.
Okay, submarine is up there. And there. Let's see whether it moves in a certain direction. Didn't see anything. Seems like that artillery is still out there. Mm-hmm.
From Prime Minister Tojo to Admiral Yamamoto. The passenger ship Toyo Maru, with 1,000 of the best oil specialists in Japan, is
1,000.
approaching Syria. These men have been sent by me personally with a task of increasing the oil production. Make sure Toyo Maru arrives to the destination safely. It's a matter of utmost national interest.
Syria. Where is that? It's Jesselton. Oh, this is the Syria oil field. Okay, so that's where they need to go.
Do you require assistance? Targeting the enemy. Enemy vessels are.
Shouldn't have used the torpedo first.
Target
That was
acquired.
not smart.
Greetings from the Imperial Navy. Just show us the target.
Especially because now I have only one. Where's the other destroyer?
Do you require assistance? Just show us the target.
That's you.
Observing the horizon.
It's down there.
Imperial
That
destroyer
one.
at your
Oh, I only have
service.
these. I see.
I'm in position. No one can stop me,
Well.
except for you.
No line of fire. I was afraid of that.
We serve faithfully. Your order.
Yeah, I already spotted that one.
We will inform you if the enemy is ahead.
You're back to 8.
We
Good.
will run them over. An iron horse is good, however, I miss my stallion.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to run out there.
We bring the storm. Firestorm.
Verifying the enemy's look.
Okay.
We will die if necessary. We are going to win the fight. We will die if necessary.
There is no honor in hiding inside an iron box.
Well, no more firing for today.
Japanese warriors are the most feared and deadly of all. We will move fast and strike hard.
So moving in here and using Banzai might at least
All
give me
enemies of the Emperor will be
some results. Because I do need to get in there as well, which is also a supply hub.
Iron Beasts
Which will
of the
definitely
Emperor
help.
await your order.
Our strength is in numbers of dead enemies.
Okay, I did have
All
you
hail the Emperor! Set sail
keep
for
going.
glory.
My life for the Emperor!
You up there.
Reconnaissance is our job.
Let's start using this here
Martial
jeep.
arts is our hobby.
Nothing?
Unsuspecting enemies. I like it.
They have nothing else here
Be
that is
careful with the bombs.
We are going to win the fight.
very, very surprising to me, but I'll
We
take
will
it.
carry out any order.
Our strength is in numbers of dead enemies.
This guy continues to elude me. Again, I have no clue where it is. That's amazing.
Underwater silence makes me mad. Silent and deadly.
It's just unbelievable how poorly I'm doing against the enemy submarines. It's
Are
terrible.
we fully loaded?
I mean, it's just... You can only guess, but...
Yes, Commander. All enemy territories will be ours.
You'll be going in
Not
there.
underestimate us.
And... They probably have something in here.
Verifying the enemy's location.
But again, this... It has Overwatch, but it's just not using it now. There's...
The weight
No
of our
clue
bombs
why.
makes me feel more confident.
Saving bullets for priority targets.
And...
Always first.
Yeah. Okay.
Imperial Air
That was
Service.
strange.
We are the heart of the Imperial Navy, no matter what the battleships say.
Yeah, thought so.
We
Which is
bring
why I
death
had to
on
do
our
that.
wings.
Because,
Approaching.
what? How? It's just beyond me. They have Overwatch for one time. Or... It's air support. Once per... Yeah. Just
A tactical
absolutely
bomber
no
is
clue.
here. What should be destroyed next?
Whatever.
Just a few
I can
moments, and
get
we'll be
really,
there.
really pissed with that kind of...
Their days
Crap.
are numbered. The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. Those bombs are quite dangerous, you know? Be careful with the bombs.
Provide me with accurate information or
Imperial
don't bother
Air
at all.
Service. There better be targets. Things are going to explode. Just a few moments and we'll be there.
It's the same with
Here we come.
the enemy ammo.
Let's lose some weight.
How much ammo does it have?
Imperial Air Service.
3? That doesn't make any sense. It already attacked 4 times. Why does it keep having more than 3 ammunition? Beats me.
Deliver death.
So yeah, the
We carry the deadly arrows of
there's
the Emperor.
definitely still some work in
Just show us the target.
that needs to be done on this game. Not that I think that the
Waiting for the
developers would
Emperor's
change this, but that's just the cheating of the AI that I think is kind of
Who do you want
silly.
me to kill? Bring death to the enemies of the Emperor.
Just makes no sense at
Imperial
all.
Air Service. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. We bring death on our wings. Now they'll go home in
Okay.
pieces.
We bring the storm. Firestorm. The Imperial fleet knows no defeat.
We can kill the enemy without even seeing them.
That should probably be a bit more down.
We are descendants of the noble samurai.
Okay, so there and there. And also submarine there. Yeah, that's fine. What are they doing? Let's click through it.
From Prime Minister
Yeah.
Tojo to Admiral Yamamoto. Enough oil has been delivered to Japan. By the grace of the gods, and thanks to your efforts, our country has been saved from fuel starvation for the months to come.
Yeah, not really the god so much as it was
Out of ammo.
indeed
It's
really
time for our
my
swords.
effort by
Spirit is
me,
strong,
but
our blades are sharp.
let's
All
do
enemies
this.
of the Emperor will be defeated.
Really, 1-1, huh?
I hope we run out of ammo soon. My sword is thirsty for blood.
Yeah.
The battle will be over soon. We will see to it.
Out of ammo. It's time for our swords. We will
Take
put
it.
things in.
We secured the American tanks in Aomo. Our specialists promised to restore them quickly. We couldn't dream of a better trophy.
Great. The new tank units will definitely strengthen the
Yep,
Marine
got
strike
through
force.
there a bit too quickly.
Big guns are nothing without a
That
fighting
was
spirit.
not
Ask
my
the
intention.
Tenkaijins.
Let's level you up though with terrain expert.
The blood of ancient warriors flows in our veins.
They're not gonna get off of their position, so what I'm gonna do is move in here and then make them surrender to get the prestige. And I will attack these guys. Because this last unit will not be able to
Show
take
us
that anyway.
opposition, we will run them over.
Okay, my artillery should be back in charge. Can attack there on the next turn too and take it.
All crew is reporting. Set the course.
We are but an extension of the Emperor's will.
We're getting that, and also aggressive maneuver.
Our vessel is the
3
pearl
for
of the
resting. They would
combined
never be
fleet.
able to attack anything there.
We
Okay,
serve
submarine attacks.
Enemy vessels are lurking nearby. Take this, you dirty rats. Have a taste of our power. Take this, you dirty rats. Moving
So
carefully.
at least one more submarine.
Do you require assistance?
So we know there's one down there.
Start the engine.
Guess I'm supposed to head there next then. I actively want to start using these for anti-submarine hunting as well now at the last couple of turns.
Greetings from the Imperial Navy.
So I'll let them get away.
Enemy vessels are lurking nearby.
Now it's
We
all the way
serve
up here.
faithfully.
Huh?
Protectors of the fleet.
Oh, nothing spotted. Getting those guys closer.
Iron beasts of the Emperor await your order.
This is...
Enemy detected? Finally.
Okay.
We are ready to serve.
Are we fully loaded?
Well, this is the only place where they can land now,
We bring death on our wings.
which is naturally a bit of a problem.
Bow to the gifts of the Empire. Will there be fighters covering us?
Our spirit is strong, our blades are sharp.
Those bombs are heavy.
I don't really need to destroy that thing anymore.
Here we come. Will there be fighters covering us? Those bombs are quite dangerous, you know? Bombs, away!
Guess they have to go to the eastern
Approaching.
airfield.
Imperial Air Service. Just a few moments and we'll be there. Just a few moments and we'll be there.
Our guns are always ready. They blood. Ahead of the wind.
War is our path.
Well, didn't deal too much damage here, but I'm still gonna attack.
We charge into battle.
Because the enemy is fairly weak, so I can usually go after them. And I want to take the airfield on the next turn. Okay, so let's go
Not
and
underestimate
take a
us.
look what's here.
Verifying the enemy's
On infantry.
Karate Master can kill an enemy with a single hit. I would like to try.
Taking the airfield at least.
The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. Things are going to explode. Is someone observing that area?
Karate Master can kill an enemy with a single hit. I would like to try. We replaced that old rug with our glorious flag.
Definitely
I hope we
attacking
run out of
there
ammo
and
soon.
then
My
here.
sword is thirsty.
Kind of forgot that these guys have range of 2, so I should have attacked with those guys first, and then I realized that, you know, I could actually attack.
Japanese warriors are the most feared and deadly of all. Yes, Commander. Victory will be ours as soon as we reach the enemy.
I
Don't
hope
really
the
need
sacred
that one
spirits will
anymore.
bestow their blessings on us.
Let's move these guys out there too, because they might be able to attack some of the enemy submarines. You guys apparently also still get to move. Let's
The
move
war
you
will
down.
end before we get there.
And yeah, where could you guys even be useful still? I guess they're just gonna try and land,
Warriors
but
of the sky are at your command.
so that's here.
We brought the enemy an honorable death.
Wow. There was something going on up there though. Yeah, here.
Verifying the enemy's
Yeah,
location.
and I thought that they would have the cannon too.
All hail the Emperor!
Does it really only have a range of 3?
We are the
So
muscle
why
of
does
the
it climb? It
Imperial
doesn't
Navy.
attack me from there. This game is ungraspable sometimes.
Not underestimate us.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Verifying the enemy's location.
All hail the Emperor!
Is there any way to avoid
We were destined to serve aboard
Getting
this
in there.
magnificent vessel.
and still being able to attack for 4? Guess there is. Moving in
Closing the
here.
distance.
Using this to
Engage. Number one
finish off those
does
guys.
not have challenged us.
I'm ready to blast some armor. Oh, I like this or...
We are the Iron Hammer of the Emperor.
Admiral Yamamoto is probably none of my business. However, I find it my duty to inform you that the Army's cruelty towards the people of New Guinea is entirely out of control. General Sugiyama has ordered to convoy 2 large groups of locals to the nearest ports, Sarong and Sarmi, in order to send them into forced labor in Japan. Sending the ships with slaves over the ocean while Americans are sinking everybody? Is that the Asia for Asians which Prime Minister Tojo is talking about? To me, it's simply a war crime.
You are right, but we have no influence on Sugiyama. Trust me, he doesn't give a damn about what we think. Complaining to the Empire's leaders? When they get to it, the ships with slaves will already have set sail. We must take a more decisive approach. Let the men from Rekusentai intercept the convoys of prisoners on their way to the ports, and make the guards set every single person free. I will bear responsibility for that.
Alright. Let's take
In the
these
name
first.
of the Emperor, Yamamoto,
These guys
your
then.
men must stop their escapades on my territory. Otherwise, I will have no other choice but to order my units to attack them.
Just try it, and your army will stay in New Guinea forever, Sugiyama. I'm aware that the factory's owners are ready to pay for the delivery of slaves. However, the leaders of the Empire have not given you any such task.
Rico Sentai have freed all the prisoners in New Guinea.
I'm glad to hear it. We managed to prevent a terrible war crime.
Yamamoto, don't think you'll get away with such an arrogant intervention into the Army's affairs. You just left the Japanese factories without workers who were eager to be employed. I will inform Prime Minister Chojo about your outrageous behavior.
Yeah, sure.
We will die if
Outrageous behavior
necessary.
indeed. Okay,
Our
let's
advance
attack
is
the
inevitable, like
anti-aircraft
death
gun.
itself.
And it's at ammo, so I
systems
should be able to
Operational.
do
Verifying
this.
the enemy's location.
Both at 10,
crew
so
is
they must
reporting.
have repaired.
Long live His Majesty, the Emperor!
So attacking there is just no good. I'll
We
just
will
move in
move
here
fast
and
and strike
finish
hard.
this off.
We
That will
are
allow me
descendants
to
of the
move
noble
the
samurai.
rest of my infantry up there as well.
Did you see the size of our gun?
Ah,
No ammo left. Bows and arrows would be useful now.
yeah.
Out of ammo. It's time for our swords.
So these guys are in a bit of a precarious situation. I don't think any of these guys will go up, but you can't be too careful.
The samurai are always ready to do battle.
Yeah, take that. We know there's another unit in
Only
there.
a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage.
Iron beasts of the Emperor await your order. The war will end before we get there. There is no sight more pathetic than an enemy running away. We will break through the enemy lines.
That's an overrun, and yeah, that submarine there has me worried.
I'm in position.
Because I have nothing in that area.
I hope we run out of ammo soon. My sword is thirsty for blood.
We bring death on our wings.
Okay, so for
The warriors of the sky are at your command.
Only
This
a few
turn.
bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Approaching. We're going to send them our generous gifts. Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage.
I can finish off this guy
Explosions look like the rising sun.
and take that
Good morning.
objective. Did I take too much damage? No. Okay.
Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. Those bombs are quite dangerous, you know? We're going to send them our generous gifts. Just a few moments and we'll be there.
Our ancestors would be proud of us.
Finish them off.
I try not to cry with tears
Take
of
over
joy
the
when I
next
see our sacred flag.
objective.
We are the swarm,
This is a 0, so that's at least
The
a
sky is
yeah.
like an
Okay,
ocean.
I
and we are its sharks.
need to have the zeros
Always
on
first.
standby to start bombing that on the next turn.
What should be destroyed
The
next?
torpedo
In unity is our strength. A tactical bomber is
bombers should also be close. I can bomb
here.
this.
Things are
It
going
still gives them a bit of experience, even if
Here
I
we
have
come.
nothing else to do. So that's okay.
Is someone observing that?
Yeah.
I'm sure you did reconnaissance before sending us there.
Entering the designated area.
Only you can hear us.
Okay, let's
We
move
will
you
take them
down.
by surprise.
The enemies of the
They'll
Empire
be best
will not
off in
run away from
supply
us.
too.
What does the Emperor want us to do?
Imperial destroyer at your service.
Oh, I can level up the amateur class. Okay, so something again attacking there and there. And 2 submarines out here apparently.
Now our
Good.
troops are safe.
They certainly have a lot of submarines. Oh wow. Okay. Let's click through that.
The U.S. submarine fleet's activity in the southern
Huh.
Pacific has dropped down to a minimum. Apparently, we have successfully managed to clear the area from the enemy submarines.
Great. The biggest threat to our supply lines has been eliminated. The Americans failed with their covert submarine war.
Not so much though.
I'm in position. Take this, you dirty rats.
However,
Targeting the enemy.
that's another one down. Now, the thing is that, yeah, I need to get all the enemies killed really and get that to 100.
Our vessel is the pearl of the combined fleet.
That doesn't really matter for now. Okay, so
Could you locate additional targets?
We are but an extension of the Emperor's will.
yeah, they're not gonna be
Victory will
able.
be ours
They're
as
not gonna
soon
be
as
in
we reach the
reach.
enemy.
Could you locate additional targets?
All systems.
So one. I mean, I know this is here, but I also want to see whether there's something down here. 4.
Verifying the enemy's location.
Okay.
All crew is reporting. Approaching.
So it kind of looks like...
We will win the day. Long live His Majesty, the Emperor.
Can at least go in
The
there.
battleships are the muscle of the Imperial Navy. We
Still have to check for anti-aircraft. Okay, there's also that.
Good day, Commander. Engage. Number 1. Enemies run away.
But the anti-aircraft
I
is
call it
more important.
disillusionment.
Do you require assistance?
Yeah, I kind of do. Okay, so I destroyed 2 of them there. There's also one there
We will
still.
inform you if the enemy is ahead.
Okay.
Your orders. Moving carefully. Our strength is in numbers of dead enemies. Entering the designated area.
There we are.
No one can stop me, except for you. We found their weak spot. We found their weak spot. Imperial destroyer at your service. We will inform you if the enemy is ahead.
Okay, so definitely
That area
going
is
to send
under our
them
control. Entering the designated area.
over to this side now, because it seems like I cleared at least quite a few on the that side. Still 96.
My life for the Emperor!
Take that. Now we know there's an enemy infantry on this flag now. And this is empty.
We are descendants of the noble samurai.
Yeah.
My life for the Emperor!
So I kind of have to attack so it doesn't have
For the
Overwatch.
Emperor!
I
Didn't
hope
do
we run
much
out of ammo
damage.
soon.
What if I
My
use
sword
this?
is thirsty for blood.
Not much else, but
What should be
with the
destroyed
loss of
next?
Overwatch, at least...
Are we fully loaded? Will there be fighters covering us? We're going to send them our generous gifts. Approaching.
I should be able to bomb.
Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage.
I don't think I can use that.
There better be targets. Here we come. Imperial Air Service. Bow to the gifts of the Empire. Approaching.
So that's out of ammo.
We are but an extension of the Emperor's will.
Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Is someone observing that area? Imperial Air
Land
Service.
to you.
Will there be fighters covering us? Bombs away.
Go.
We bring death on our wings.
What do we have left? These two, they're not of any concern. Okay, so for
That
this
area is under
destroyer,
our control.
these guys landing there is also no longer too useful, except that they won't take any more damage, of course, so
I can't
we'll
wait
see
any
how
longer.
that goes.
The blood of ancient warriors flows in our veins. In search of a worthy enemy. Enemy detected? Finally. One more step to victory.
It's not our victory
Reconnaissance
hex.
is our job. Martial arts is our hobby.
Yes, that's a nice spot.
We are going to win the fight.
What does the Emperor want us to do?
This is a 3 strength fighter, but
They
the
will
enemy
take
has
us
nothing
right.
left.
The sky is like an ocean, and we are its sharks. Ahead of the wind.
Is someone observing that area?
Okay. No submarine activity yet this time. Not at all, actually.
From Admiral Yamamoto to Prime Minister Tojo, Toyomaru has successfully arrived at Saria.
From Prime Minister Tojo to Admiral Yamamoto. Thank you for taking care of the ship and its passengers. Now the production of oil in the islands will increase significantly. It is hard to overestimate its value for the Empire.
I'm sure, but...
There is no honor in hiding inside an iron box.
Things are going to
Only you can hear us. Time to place a
Take
proper
it
flag here.
and burn them down.
We are nobody, unseen.
Oh,
and
come on. No,
unheard.
I don't care about
We
that.
are
Okay.
the Iron
Let's move these
Hammer
through
of
the
the
woods,
Emperor.
try to attack that as well. Meanwhile, I'll
the
just
swarm.
land all
Only a
these
few
planes
bombs
because
left.
they
Prepare
have
to
nothing more to
disengage.
do.
We deliver death.
For now, at
fuel
least.
tanks are almost empty.
Okay, then
We're
here.
fighting from a distance. They call us Japs. We will call them corpses.
War is our
Let's move
path.
in here.
Did you see the size of our gun?
Use Banzai charge,
All
attack.
enemies of the Emperor will be defeated.
They again repaired. But I'll take them down on the next turn, so that's
A
no
battleship
big deal.
is like a fugu fish. Deadly, yet engage. Number 1, Admiral Yamamoto sends his regards.
Okay, next up.
Engage.
Attacking
Number 1,
whatever is in there.
number 1.
I have Marines three
We are
times. I
descendants
think
of
I
the noble
can
samurai.
take it this
The
way.
Emperor's banner will
From Admiral Yamamoto to Prime Minister Tojo, we have taken over all the East Indies islands.
From Prime Minister Tojo to Admiral Yamamoto. Having asserted the Japanese dominance over this region, you have met one of our most important strategic targets. Your excellent actions in the South Pacific have cut the oil noose used by the enemy to strangle Japan. No one will ever blackmail us with fuel supplies again. You have not just provided the Empire with the resources, you have also made an important step towards freeing the nations of Asia from long-term oppression by Western colonizers. From now on, the East Indies Islands will be a part of the greater Asia co-prosperity sphere. It will be a vast autonomous living zone for the Japanese and other nations allied to us. The main motto of our external politics, Asia for Asians, is becoming our reality.
Yes, but we are not done yet. We haven't cleared all enemies and we don't have all the flags. So let's return to the game and attack. Probably. Okay, so they're at 3 strength, not too bad.
We
Let's
have
see
more
what's
guns
left.
than the entire enemy fleet. If you include
Ah,
air.
yes.
Imperial
the
destroyer at your
destroyers.
service. Our strength is in numbers of dead enemies. Do you require assistance? Checking that sector. No one can stop me, except for you. Do you require assistance?
Okay, it would be unfortunate if there
Start
were
the
still
engine.
submarines in that area, but I don't
Iron
think there
beasts of
are.
the Emperor await your order.
I hope we run out of ammo soon. My sword is thirsty for blood.
So you have a range of 2 as well, so but you can't attack from
The
there.
blood of ancient warriors flows
No
in
line
our
of fire.
veins.
Victory will be ours as soon as we
Okay.
reach the enemy. We are descendants of the noble samurai.
We deliver death.
The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. Are we fully loaded? Just a few moments and we'll be there.
Okay, so there is a submarine there.
observing the horizon. Entering the designated area.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
Have a taste of our
Blow
power.
that up. Next up,
We are descendants of a noble samurai.
take that flag.
Our vessel is the pearl of the combined fleet. There is no stopping us. They are in a
Going
better
in there,
world now.
then
or
here.
So it is said. I saw turtles. They are faster than these guys.
We are ready to serve. The Emperor's banner will soon.
If I was really
rise above
smart,
all
I would have
world.
moved in here and then attacked, but I
All crew is
wasn't.
reporting. Engage.
It's fine, I'll take that the next turn. I did clear all enemies, so they aren't there anymore.
We are ready to serve.
And it means that once I take that last flag,
An
I
iron horse is good.
should
However,
have
I miss my stallion. In the name of
defeated
the Emperor.
everything.
Imperial spies at your service.
At least that's how
Your
it looks
orders.
like. I do think that submarines
require
also
assistance?
count. Let's end the turn.
From Prime Minister Tojo to
Yeah, that doesn't matter. And I can let it run, but
all hail
the only
the
thing that
Emperor.
matters to this, I need to finish in this turn,
I
basically.
obey your orders.
And that gives me at least a 400 out of 400. Let's finish the operation. There's nothing left to do. And yeah, there will be some costly repairs though.
The Japanese have taken over New Guinea. This is yet another stain on the reputation of U.S. military forces. First Pearl Harbor, then the Philippines. Now it is New Guinea. And the insatiable Japs are hungry for more. So today, we will give it to them. With our retaliation strike into their very heart. The city of Tokyo. This'll be a daring and valiant effort. We can do it!
Yes, sir.
That's a duly the raid.
April the 18th, 1942. The U.S. pilots undertook a bold move doing the inconceivable, an air raid on Tokyo, by taking off from the carrier on the land-based aircraft unsuitable for such takeoff. The aim of this attack was to demonstrate the Japanese that the attack on Pearl Harbor would not go unpunished.
So heartbreaking to see Tokyo in ruins. Inside every house, there were so many Japanese families whose lives were extinguished forever. Oh gods, I did not want this war. But they left me no choice. Yet they were mistaken. There is always a choice. I should make every effort possible to put an end to this senseless war. However, this cannot be done if we do not prove to the U.S. that the Empire of Japan is a worthy opponent. We have to beat their fleet in a truly large-scale battle in order for the peace negotiations to have a chance of success.
I'm sure Yamamoto-san will succeed. He always excels at everything.
I'm sure. Sure you will. All right, here at the Deployment screen. I'm gonna do the rest of the preparations for the next mission and stuff later. Let's take a quick peek. And we have New Guinea here. And the oil production global effect has been added. By capturing the oil production facilities and ensuring the safety of the Taiju Maru ship, you've ensured the Navy has enough fuel for its further operations. All ships have plus 10 fuel. All right, pretty neat. Yeah, like I said, I will see you all next time. Take care and bye-bye.